How's it going, everyone? We are coming up on the release of New World Aeternum, which is looking to very much revamp the game, and in a lot of ways, I think some of the improvements that Aeternum is making are things people have been waiting for quite a while. It is also the very first time that New World will be arriving to consoles. That includes PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series. The game has been available going back to 2021 on PC and Steam, and it exploded in popularity when it initially came out. Ultimately, wasn't sustainable for a long period of time. There are a lot of issues, inconsistencies with the updates, so on and so forth, but now they're looking to bring the game back in a big way with New World Aeternum, and want to go over a lot of the information around the game, particularly the upgrade if you do already own the game on PC. Want to go over some of the world notes, and primarily want to go over if you should pre-order the game or not and what you get in the deluxe edition. Now, it's going to work a little bit differently if you are looking to get into New World right off the bat on PC right now versus if you are looking to pick it up on consoles, because on consoles, because the game is not available, all you can do right now as I am recording this video is pre-order New World Aeternum for $60 or New World Aeternum Deluxe Edition for $80. On PC, you actually have the option to get New World the Standard Edition for $29.99, and it's a little bit unclear as far as how exactly the upgrade is going to work, but if you get New World the Standard Edition, you will get upgraded with the contents of New World. It's just the Rise of the Angry Earth expansion. Owning that as well will get you the post-game content and the additional content and the full content rollout for New World Aeternum, but it's a free upgrade when you look at it that way. So if you just want to buy New World the Standard Edition right now, you can do that. Then you can buy Rise of the Angry Earth if you do want to, if you want to play a little bit, see how you like it, and then, you know, right before Aeternum drops, buy Rise of the Angry Earth. That option will be available to you. But once the game actually launches, Aeternum that is, the listings on Steam are going to change from what's available now to New World Aeternum and New World Aeternum Deluxe Edition. At least that is how I am comprehending the information rollout. So this is going to be a case where the structuring on Steam is going to completely change post-release of Aeternum, if you guys are following everything. So let's run down some of the information as noted on the official Steam page. A major update is coming to New World on October the 15th. New World on Steam will update to be titled New World Aeternum. The New World Aeternum update includes a fully revamped storytelling approach with enhanced dialogue, and let me say that they have been very much emphasizing the enhanced storytelling approach, so it seems like there's going to be a lot of focus put on that. In-game cinematics are here and pre-rendered scenes, the first ever large-scale PvP zone, a challenging 10-player raid, new endgame solo trials, and more. Here's what to expect when New World Aeternum launches on October 15th. They have the image with the key points noted. New 10-player raid, new PvP zone, that'll be available right out the gate on October 15th. Repeatable endgame soul trials, gear score increased to 725. You've got matchmaking, cross-world arenas, up-leveled cutlass key zone with new quests and enemies, performance optimization, quality of life improvements and balance updates, combat improvements, staggering PvE enemies, swimming, DX rendering, new cinematic storytelling, cross-platform play, and that's one of the key things they're focusing on as well with the first event that they're running, where people will be split up into teams based on the platform they're playing on, and there's some rewards based on the platform you're playing on. Fresh start worlds, player archetypes, new starting experience, enhanced controller support as well. So obviously on PC, most of you guys are probably going to play with keyboard and mouse, but the option to play with controller is there, and it will be seeing enhanced support alongside its console release. And what I find interesting is in the FAQ, New World Aeternum is straight up described as an action RPG as opposed to an MMORPG or a multiplayer RPG. It's just described as an action RPG. Alright, now let's break down the upgrade as listed on their FAQ page. Players who have already purchased the New World base game and the Rise of the Angry Earth expansion will receive a free update on October the 15th when New World Aeternum launches. This free update will bring these players up to date with all of the new content in New World Aeternum. Now, this is a key component that isn't being listed here. Once the game gets pulled and they redo it with this Aeternum release and rebrand it, The game will be listed at what I believe is $59.99 on Steam as well. So that $30 option that is available right now on Steam, that'll no longer be available. Players that purchased the New World base game but have not gotten the Rise of the Angry Earth expansion will need to purchase the Rise of the Angry Earth expansion to get the access to all of the content in New World and Aeternum. The key component there is all of the content. However, there will be updates available for those that just want to keep the base game. Those that own the base game but not the expansion will need to purchase the Rise of the Angry Earth to fully experience everything New World Aeternum has to offer at launch. Again, they continue to reiterate fully experience everything, and I would hope this hasn't been clarified either. Come October the 15th, if you do own the base game for New World, but not New World Rise of the Angry Earth, that there's gonna be the option to just upgrade for cheaper, because with how they're relisting everything, that is always a little bit of a concern, and they haven't explained that fully yet. All PC players also who log into New World from June 7th through October the 14th will receive the Azoth Stalker mount. Please note the expansion is required to use mounts. Adventurers that chose not to purchase the expansion will be able to access the base game content, including the revamped main story and quest flow, up to and including Brimstone Sands, all zones and elite areas outside of the wild, and base game expeditions, including Glacial Tarn and Savage Divide. They can sell bind on equip gear, score 626 plus items on the trading post, participate in an improved influence experience, and access seasonal rewards and events. Players will also benefit from the many quality of life updates and enhancements that will launch alongside the console release. So if you are just still rocking the base game, which I know a ton of people are because you played it when it initially dropped and you fell out of it and now you want to revisit the game, I wouldn't say buy the Rise of the Angry Earth expansion right out the gate. Go back, experience all of the updates that are available, and then if you want to upgrade, by all means do it, and then you can enjoy all of the content. But doing it right off the rip, to me, it's investing into something that you aren't sure how it's going to turn out. So that's my 2 cents on it and how I would approach it. I do want to go over some of the world notes that they have for New World Aeternum as well, noting explore a massive, beautiful open world and uncover the secret truth of the Eternal Island and its strange inhabitants. Monarch's Bluffs, the illustrious and proud cliffs upon which King Artorius founded the kingdom. The rocky terrain throughout is dotted with mines and a newfound threat from corruption. You've got Windsward, lush pastures and deep woods fill a land that Medea strode through and tended in olden times. Upon the hills, broken windmills wait to turn once again to feed the starving masses. Everfall, eternally autumn trapped for better and worse on the edge of a winter that will never come. Here there is also a small yet important shrine for the angry earth, guarded by the nature itself. Brightwood, though once a bastion of hope and light for the inhabitants of the island, these forests have turned feral and dim. A horrible legacy is buried underground, still echoing into the present. Then you've got Weaver's Fen, sodden and swampy with a hint of plague lingering on the edge of perception. The architecture of the ancients has fallen here where the corpse crone resides. You've got Great Cleave, war-torn and bereft of solace. The mountains of the region are covered in snow and regret the local rangers strive to push back the corrupted that have already established a foothold. Eden Grove, the home bastion and communal center of the angry earth. While much of the ruins are overgrown, their purposes forgotten, mysteries hover in the changed air to be revealed. The Ebonscale Reach is the land of the Empress who rules from the lofty peaks. She and her people have lived in peace more than most on Aeternum, but corruption has begun to extend its influence. Shattered Mountain, if pain lives anywhere, it is here under the shadow of corruption's mighty stronghold. The crimson of the mountain pulses with intent and it looms beneath it. You've got Brimstone Sands, heat bakes the desert, stirred occasionally by cool and cleansing breezes. The 19th Roman Legion endlessly marches towards conquest while something slithers beneath the dunes. You've got the Elysian Wild, formerly the region of the First Light, now overthrown and infested by the minions of Artemis. A noxious miasma keeps outsiders at bay and the Beast Lords destroy anyone who survives. Restless shore, sun-bleached and filled with undead lost, curiously moving about with a sentience that should not be possible, but beware, the true threat scurries about on Rabid Islands. Then you've got Morningdale. Deariness affects all hearts that seek shelter in this rainy grassland yet far north where the waves crash with violence and unrest. Something of another time whispers a haunting dream. Reekwater, secrets grow in the marsh like fungus watched over by the Siren Queen. Her songs lure the unwary to an unfortunate and early demise as well. And then you've got Cutlass Keys. Here be where the pirates across Aeternum fight for plunder and magical doubloons. Greed is tangible, and the fanged and clawed dangers lurking in the bushes, watching from the shadows. That's just some of the world overview, and then as far as gameplay content, you'll have the campaign. After shipwrecking on the island of Aeternum, you discover that a champion of corruption known as the Tempest is rallying her crimson forces to conquer the world, and only a handful of human settlements remain to resist. You've got solo trials, survive daily endgame challenges that pit player against bosses in one-on-one battles with premium rewards. You've got arenas, face off in 3v3 elimination matches with best of 5 format, eliminate the entire opposing team to win 3 rounds to win the match. And then you've got expeditions, join 4 other allies and explore the depths of Aeternum to face deadly foes, uncover mysteries about the island, and discover valuable loot. Raids, teams take down PvE bosses like sandworms and gorgons for high value rewards. Lawless zone, enter a free-for-all PvPvE zone, gather rewards and resources from chest monsters and rival players, and escape before losing them to fellow looters. Outpost rush, fight to capture and hold 3 outposts with a team of 20 players from your faction. Gather resources to build your defenses and unlock tactical benefits for your team. Invasions, protect your fort against escalating waves of invading enemies with up to 50 adventurers from your faction. Influence races, capture influence towers, and strike down enemy factions in combat for territorial supremacy. Earn enough influence during an influence race for an opportunity to declare war. And then war, experience an epic siege warfare with 50-player teams of attackers and defenders fighting for control and victory. Win the war, and the territory is yours to start town projects that give lifestyle buffs and upgrade your settlement and fort. New World Aeternum will be dropping on PC in the upgrade paths that I outlined. Again, if you have the base game and not the expansion, you will still get a ton of quality of life improvements and revamped content to experience from the base game. If you are picking this game up on console, it will be out on October the 15th, and you have to buy it in the form of New World Aeternum, where it is $59.99. Now, this will include the base game content, the Rise of the Angry Earth expansion, and obviously, it'll come right out the gate with all of the improvements that are being made with this new version. You do also have the New World Aeternum Deluxe Edition. That'll get the base game Corrupted Mauler Bear Mount and the Corrupted Armor Skin, and I should note that if you do pre-order it, you do require immediate payment, but they do note if you want to cancel your pre-order, see the Sony Entertainment Network Terms of Service and User Agreement, so you gotta go through some hassle there. And if you do pre-order on console, you'll get the Stalker Wolf mount, so you'll get that on PC. If you just play New World up until October 14th, you'll get that mount as well. But a lot of interest surrounding New World Aeternum. This is another chance for Amazon with this release of this MMO. It was huge back in the fall of 2021. Now that it is coming to consoles as well, it'll cater to a new audience. Amazon obviously just recently published NCSoft's Throne and Liberty, and that has quite a lot of attention. That is a free-to-play title, also available on PlayStation and PC. New World Aeternum will be a pay-to-play title, $60 on console, and again, with the upgrade paths outlined, if you do already own the base game, a lot that is going to be improved and reason to go back and check it out. That's going to do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Sound off there. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.